is our resident Jinn here, who is bound. One level or one layer of the binding has been released, in which allowed him to emerge from the urn, in which he presented y'all with a potential agreement of, if y'all will help him be freed, he will grant you, it was listed out in the contract, either an item more powerful than you currently have, a lot of gold, a wish, or knowledge of Acerak's whereabouts, or the source of the death curse.
Mm-hmm.
There was a rebuttal to the contract provided, which was immediately rejected on a number of grounds, being that not only for his protection, but for the group's protection as well, that y'all need to have protection just in case he fails to honor his agreement. It has to state that y'all willingly entered into the agreement, because that way it shows that you were not forced into any kind of agreements, etc. But there were two concessions that were brought up that he would be willing to yield on. One of those being, I believe there was a negotiation of 50% paid up front, 50% on completion. Correct. In which his response would be that he can't grant half a wish at the beginning and half a wish at the end. He can't grant half a magical item and half at the end, but he would be willing to offer some assistance up front prior to completion of the task.
That was gold-based, 10K gold up front.
He would agree to that if you were choosing the gold option as the reward for completion.
Sure.
No.
Okay.
The other concession was that there was a clause that was disputed about the return of materials needed to set him free.
Non-negotiable.
One of those, and he said he would agree to allow you to keep the materials collected to set him free. But he warns the primary ingredient to set him free is the sentient sword, in which he would advise strongly against keeping that sword, as it was not suited for humanoids and most likely would twist your soul and devour your consciousness.
Can Brandon hear all this?
Yes. Can all four of y'all hear me?
I can't hear Brandon.
So you can't hear Brandon?
No.
Okay.
It's fine.
No, he has not spoken yet, but
okay.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Devour flesh, devour soul. Pretty much.
He would certainly allow you to keep the sentient sword, but he advises against it, as it would most likely lead to your ruin.
Is there anything in this place that doesn't lead to our ruin?
No, not really.
I mean, I was talking about gold pieces. That's pretty good.
And he would say he would offer the half up front if willing, if that is the option you choose as the reward, is a gold-based reward.
Can I ask you a question? Everything we need to get you out of here is below here?
He said, yeah, really, it's primarily the sword. Returning my sword to me will restore a substantial amount of my power, in which case I would be able to break the second seal myself.
So we'll be back, and we'll talk about this once you get your sword.
This is the third negotiation point, in which he brings up. He says, I am certainly happy to discuss that. To enter the catacombs below, in which were also magically sealed to separate me from my sword, an item is needed to enter into the catacombs. It is another magic item of great power. that is found in the, let me get this word right. Sorry, some of these names are very difficult to pronounce.
Are you sure?
Bob.
You can change them whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I'd appreciate it if you would change some of these. I think that's part
Bobby's
of-
Foot Locker down in the corner.
I can't remember what's ever going on because everyone's got such weird names.
There is a location on the west Isle of Cholt called Hrakmar. This is an ancient dwarven forge that was overtaken by Tinder, whom you've heard reference to him before.
Tinder.
It possesses a powerful magic dwarven item that can break the seal to the doors of the catacombs below. In order to seek this sword, you will either have to travel to Hrakmar to find this item, or as an addendum to the contract, I will magically teleport you beyond the doors, but it will require an additional favor to be repaid within a year's time.
Option 2.
Option 2 is listed at the bottom of the contract or under additional addendum or optional addendum.
Hang on. Just one
Can't read it.
second.
Mine's black.
Additional addendum.
It's not on the original contract.
Oh, shit.
That's why I tried to pop the contract back up for y'all to see.
Yeah, I got it. Section additional option.
It's section 10, optional addendum.
Isn't that like the leader of the Harpers or something?
In Cholt, not the leader of the Harpers, but it's the contact that y'all have met. The very bubbly, my best portrayal of like a high school
She's an
cheerleader queen.
Well, clearly I've read it in full and completely comprehended. So
most of this, if we can get the money up front, half of it, 10,000 gold up front to do your job, we'll do it.
So we're agreeing to the cash money offer?
Cash money offer.
So Eddie would say that he will agree to pay 10K gold up front if that's the option you are choosing to exercise as a reward upon completion.
We don't need to know the source.
No, it was 20 grand. 10K up front.
Yeah, he's saying he'll give the 10K up front if you agree that the gold option is the reward you're choosing upon completion. So foregoing the magic item, foregoing information regarding Acerac's lair, foregoing the wish spell, you're taking the 20K gold, 10K up front, 10K upon completion.
That's up to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, do we need gold? We don't need gold. We need to know where Acerac is.
We can't buy anything.
Yeah, there's not any stores in the jungle.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'd rather have either know where the Blade Curse source is or a magical item.
Okay.
That sounds like two way better options.
Magic items. Let's talk about that.
Now, when he says
We'll bring the sword back and talk about it when we get back here.
when he says magic item, does he mean a singular magic item or 5 magic items, one for each of us?
A singular magic item.
Oh, bullshit.
Dude, that sounds
It
pretty
better be a wand of wish spells.
How about a wish that we all get magical items?
He would say the only limitations to the wish, or something that is within the realm of possibility that he can actually accomplish.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds perfectly doable. Multiple magic items.
I mean, how
Yep,
magical is it?
that is certainly a wish that you could use that wish for.
let's just say we'll table this until we bring your sword back to you. Because if we don't bring the sword back to you, none of this matters.
So yeah, you certainly, in my best Eddie impression here, Ilga, you do not have to choose the reward now. Let's simply sign the contract, and we can determine how you would like to be paid from these options upon completion.
How about we bring the sword back and then we'll sign the contract?
He says, it is in the nature of my people to have agreements up front so that we're all on the same page. It leads to less disappointments, less confusion later on.
Okay. So if one of us doesn't show back up with your sword, there will be no confusion.
If what?
I said if one of us does not show back up with your sword, there will be no confusion. We'll have a sword.
I've got a question. If you teleport us back on the other side of this wall here, and we get ready to come back, how the hell are we supposed to get back across the door?
With that, he's sort of, again, because I know it's been a while, but he's almost like ethereally bound in chains. You know, his wrists are still there. So he's broken out of the urn, but he's still there's almost like an ethereal, ghostly kind of presence to him and chains around his hands. And with that, he sort of turns one hand and snaps his fingers. And hold on. And a little imp appears sort of kind of above his hand. And he says, this unfortunate creature will accompany you. And when you return to the doors, he can alert me, and I will teleport you back across the doors if you choose the optional addendum.
I mean, are we agreeing to kill Soggy Ren? Is that what we're doing? I mean, I guess if we...
Is Dieter saying this to the group?
Yeah, I'm asking the
What is
group.
Dieter saying?
Is that what we're going to agree to?
So Eddie would, kind of overhearing Dieter say this, would respond and say, what is one life of a person who pretends to be morally superior in the balance of the scales versus the thousands you will save in saving time?
Bro, isn't that what you're doing?
He'll just let it linger.
No answer. Okay.
It's a 1-year contract, right? We have 1 year?
No, actually,
Yes.
it's the bottom of it.
I guess we have a year to remove the death curse. Then we can go murder her and get her revived.
I don't see a problem.
Says there's only one issue we must resolve. Acting as the party of the hereby mentioned in the contract as the travelers, the only one I will not enter into a contract with is Montenegro.
Monty? Why not?
I'm not sure how Monty would react.
Yeah, I don't need. That's why I was like, I kind of wish he was here, but oh well. I will just simply say, with him not being here, I will simply say Eddie would look at Monty and say, I assume you may understand why I would not enter into a contract with you.
Maybe he knows.
Yeah, I would say he would just simply sort of maybe nod.
What is... I forgot what Monty's race is.
Right, I can tell you right now, Cal ain't signing the damn thing.
Is he like a...
So
I don't even remember. Is he an elf? He's an elf.
He's a half elf, I think.
Hmm.
I will say it has nothing to do with his race.
Okay.
If Cal said that out loud,
No, he didn't say that. I'm just my compadres. We would have already talked. Cal would assess that whole thing and say, "No, I don't see any good coming from that. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but I abstain from a vote."
Yep, and that's fair. And he would say, "You absolutely do not have to enter into a contract. He's simply asking for at least one."
I'm gonna lean back and Dieter, I don't think I can sign this either. I can't spell my name. And do I know how to write?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just look at something real quick. Where'd he go? Eddie would look at Dieter and say, after a moment, you see his eyes kind of close, and
of course. I hate that feature. I almost hate that feature.
Eddie sort of opens his eyes and looks at Dieter and says, if you seek power to change the future, this is the best way forward.
Dieter signs.
Hey,
which
I just want to make sure he signed the second contract, not the first one.
It is the contract in which Eddie presented.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's go.
Oh shit. Okay.
Eddie would take one of his hands that's sort of chained up, and he has sort of long nails, and he digs one of those nails into his hand and kind of cuts it, forming a small little cut in blood, and he dips his thumb in it and signs the contract, and then sort of motions, and it kind of magically just floats over in front of you. And he says, with these contracts, we sign in blood.
I'll take out my my great sword, my great axe that I don't use very often, but has sentimental value, and I sharpen it all the time. And I'll slice my finger, and I'll cross out the travelers. I don't want everybody on the hook.
Yeah. So it'll just be Dieter.
And I'll sign it.
Unless anybody else signs.
You only need one.
Yep. All right. Dieter signs it. He says, with that, he kind of speaks in a language no one understands to the imp real quick. And the imp sort of flies over to Dieter's side. He begins, he goes, before you enter into the catacombs, just 2 questions for you. Or he said, not 2 questions. He says, just two things real quick. One, I want to make sure, are you ready to enter the catacombs now?
Nope.
He says, okay.
We're going to take a little resty poo.
He says, understood. To which he says, I do not have the full extent of my powers yet, as I am still sort of bound here by these magical enchantments. But being freed from that urn, I do have enough to perhaps help with that. And he utters a few words, and I would say the entire group gets the benefit of a long rest.
There you go.
You just signed your entire life away. So
Dieter doesn't care about his life. Dieter has a purpose.
That's right.
I'm not in it to reach level 20 and grow old and die. I'm gonna die saving the world, baby.
So everyone suddenly, after he utters sort of these arcane words, suddenly feels a wash of healing, or the entire party feels sort of a wash fall over them as they feel completely rejuvenated. And everyone gets the benefits of a long rest. And number 2, he says, before you enter the catacombs, I just want you to understand what it is that you are stepping into and that you are prepared for it. These catacombs were magically sealed centuries ago with a partnership of humans, the Choltian tribes, the Tabaxi, the dwarves that once dwelt here, a holy group that once protected this place to seal away this sword. It is infested with demons. The entity that now possesses my sword, which belongs to me, is no trivial matter. Defeating him alone will be a remarkable feat.
Who's that?
Not to mention the various trials that you may undergo in your path in actually reaching him and my sword in the catacombs. Are you ready for this journey?
Does the imp have any like directions for us?
The imp will simply be a way to communicate to me that you have retrieved the sword and are ready to return to this side of the sealed door.
He's just going to hang out by the door and wait for us to knock on it or tell him to release us.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then, do we have any directions?
Okay, one question, real quick. Will he open that door no matter what?
He says the door itself will not actually open as it is magically sealed, but having this level of my power restored, I have enough strength to get you beyond the door without it opening. And back again.
Okay. But if the imp tells you to open the door, you will open it.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yes. I do not wish for you to perish here. I want my sword returned to me. There is no benefit of you perishing on the other side.
All right. That's my only question.
It says, but I do warn you, the dangers beyond the doors are extreme. That is why they have been sealed and guarded for these centuries. The trials you face are not only dangerous in terms of battle, in which they surely will be, but also the mental toll and emotional and spiritual tolls they might take on individual members can be extreme.
I'm trying to get my shit straight.
So if there are any preparations anyone would like to make, or if you would like to gather anything you would like to do before going, please tell me when you are ready, and I will teleport you there.
Don't think I need that.
I don't think there's anything I can. I don't know. Monty may have something, but I'm not sure if there's anything he has to prepare.
Yeah, I don't think he has to prepare anything.
And this is like a downstairs from here, right?
Yeah, so to speak. It's a sort of like a catacombs underneath the temple that's been sealed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I said catacombs. It's not truly a catacombs, but it's like a dungeon underneath the temple.
Okay.
In which a demon has been sealed.
Let's go kill a demon, boys.
Do it.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, I think I got everything set up.
As y'all say, y'all ready. Contract signed. Once again, Eddie sort of closes his eyes and begins to speak some arcane words as the room grows a little bit dimmer. His voice almost kind of booming and echoing as he utters the words. and suddenly, in just a quick flash of light, you find yourselves. Do y'all have vision?
Possibly. Let's see.
Possibly.
Let me find my guy. Yeah.
It should be at the very bottom.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'll be very honest. I had a map, and when I logged in tonight, that sucker, it's like it has been removed from the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like just the little picture of like an image icon when it doesn't load. So I had to scramble and find a new image and try to do all the dynamic lighting. So
No, you're good right now.
all right, okay. I was hoping I had everything set right.
Yeah, I can see just what I was supposed to see, I guess.
Okay, cool.
The squares are bigger than our tokens, though. So are these is like a big room.
No, those squares are built into the map.
Okay.
And the little white squares.
I don't know if these are like 20-foot squares or something like that.
Yeah, no, I just expanded the map a lot larger than normal.
That's all good.
So as you appear sort of in this, it is very dark in here. I mean, I would say it's maybe dim light, as there does seem to be a glow from sort of you get the sense that you're far underground. While I told you it was below the temple, you get the sense that you're a lot further down underground than you originally anticipated, maybe. Almost like in the mantle of the earth. As lava is flowing around, you can sort of see the glow coming up from the hot molten lava. You can almost feel the heat. So while there's no source of necessarily light down here, there's a little bit of a glow filling the cavern coming from that lava.
See, Dieter, bro, you signed the contract.
Behind you is the sealed doors of the catacombs, where you can see kind of the heavy stone doors that are sealed, and you can almost see the arcane runes written on it, letting you know that's sealed, but you have appeared on the other side of it.
Dieter, bro, you signed the contract. Go check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll go look.
I'll say you are free to move right now. I'll tell you if you need to stop somewhere. So you approach the bridge. A rickety-looking wooden bridge over, hanging over you see almost like a large river of lava beneath the bridge, in which this is clearly where the light is coming from, and you can feel the heat. Not detrimental at this point, but it is uncomfortable. A good 30 feet below the bridge, very wide. A good 30 foot long bridge. 30 feet down below is the lava flowing. 25 feet, whatever. But you can it sort of lights up the cavern a little bit for you to see to the other side.
Monty's going to run and jump over the bridge so you don't have to stand on it.
Okay. If you want to move him to the other side.
I will. Oh, shit.
Monty, in his athletic nature, just takes a step back, takes a quick leap, and jumps over the bridge and lands on the other side. In which he does see a couple of kobolds that seem surprised when he lands. They begin speaking.
Oh shit!
It's a monk. He's fine.
Real quick, I mean, they're smaller creatures. They don't seem too dangerous to Monty's eyes. Just got a couple little makeshift daggers in hands, but they do begin speaking back in a language. Does Monty speak Draconic?
Let's see. Languages: Elven and Common. So I would say no.
All right, so they begin kind of shouting at him. He can tell they're trying to speak to him.
He's just going to nod his head and wave and be like as friendly as possible. The whole time looking back to see if he can get some reinforcements from his group.
Dieter will appear a ghost or an echo and then swap places with him at Monty's side.
All right. Can you pull your echo out or not?
Yeah.
Okay. I say the kobolds cautiously are taking steps closer to Monty and still speaking in a language he doesn't necessarily understand. And about that time, Dieter's echo standing next to Monty suddenly phases off, and then it seems as though Dieter himself is standing next to Monty. Do you speak Draconic at all?
Nope.
All right. Again, so you hear the same sort of chatter they're speaking. You'll do both notice one up. There almost seems to be like a little wooden platform up to your right, in which you see another kobold standing up there as well, silent but kind of almost fooling around in a backpack, like a satchel on its side.
How tall are our ceilings here?
They're a good 40 feet tall.
I'm gonna look at Cal and tell him I don't trust his bridge.
I'm putting this up just because I can't see it all on my
Gotcha.
sheet. So no.
Would you say, Trevor?
I'm gonna pull out a rope and tell him I don't trust this bridge at all, but I don't want you walking across it by yourself. So I'm gonna tie a rope around you and around my waist and tell you to follow me. And I'm going to walk up to the edge of the bridge with maybe if you follow me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fly across the bridge and drop this rope off with my cloak.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fancy.
All right.
Now I'm on the side with the rope attached to Monty. It should be a 50-foot rope, and this is a 55-foot bridge. So let's see if I don't speak anything but like Elvish, or not Elvish, Dwarvish, and Goblin. So,
Right. So you flew to the other side?
I did. I flew. I would like to go further, but I can't with the rope.
Okay. And so the rope's tied around Cal. Is he crossing the bridge, or what's happening?
I'm leaving that up to him, but I want him to have an option if he does start to fall or the bridge starts to fall.
Okay.
You don't lose a Cal in the lava.
So Yustava's tied the rope around his waist, giving it to Cal, and Yustava grabs his cloak with the bat and flies over and lands on the other side. Again, the kobolds at this point kind of seeing three of you almost step back. They've got their daggers in hand kind of poking out in front of them defensively.
Ted's
speaking a language nobody understands.
Yeah, Ted's going to hop on, Jared. He's going to hop on the robot.
Yeah.
All right. So Ted's climbing on the back of Cal?
Yep.
Yeah, I just walk across the bridge.
All right. I will get you to make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. I can do that.
Me or him?
You. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Oh, me or him?
No, Cram.
Okay.
Why am I making an athletics check?
And you get it with advantage.
Well,
Hey, while they're doing that, I'm going to have the Echo
20.
fly up towards that one that we saw, but stay within 30 feet of me so he doesn't disappear.
Okay.
Where was he on the right? You
An
said
athletics check for.
Crossing the bridge. Are you crossing the bridge, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is it like super narrow?
No, it's gonna boards breaking under the weight. And how do you sturdy yourself?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you didn't give me the. I just walk across.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, crossing the bridge. It's unsturdy. It's swaying under your weight. And I would say boards break
19
under your weight,
one,
but
so 20.
All right, yeah, you're good. You clearly, it very easily. You definitely jump out of the way of you feel the weight giving underneath your foot and sort of hop step, make it across fine. You said the Echo's going to the kobold on the upper right?
Yeah.
And
Just
can you see it?
Well,
Do you have vision?
I can't see it. I only have vision from myself.
Oh, you can't see it up there at all. Okay, gotcha.
So
No, so I guess he wouldn't if I can't see him.
You see him now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. All right, and so Ted was on the back of Cal.
Yep.
I'm just going to bring you all to the other side.
Okay.
I'm going to untie the rope and roll it up and start making my way this way.
Does anybody speak Draconic at all?
Nope. We're about to make them speak Common.
About that time, hold on. It's about time you make it about halfway there. Hold on, let's see.
I'm gonna hop off Cal, by the way.
Oh dear God.
That sounds good.
That sounds awesome.
Well, I didn't realize
Sounds
it was
like
referencing from something from the Dungeon Master Guide, and I'm like, really?
What was it?
So the kobold up on the wooden floor, kind of the wooden platform up as Yastava approaches the two kobolds in front of him. He was fooling around in his satchel, and he pulled out almost like a little clay pot and threw it towards Yastava.
That's not good. It's gonna be a percentile roll.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, make a dex saving throw. I guess you have advantage.
Hold on a second. Let me make sure that this is true. Danger sense, the second level uncanny sense. Okay, you have advantage on dexterity saving against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
He threw it at you, so.
Yeah, this would be. You would have advantage on this.
Saving throw is dex. It's not great though. So 11.
Woo! You failed.
You don't know I failed.
No. You didn't fail it.
You see it coming. You do have enough sense. It wasn't a great throw. You do get a sense of this pot's coming at you. I would say you sidestep. Oh, crap. I'm going to move you one square to the left or one square back as you kind of hop back as it comes at you. And that pot breaks on the ground and a thing of green slime sort of hits the ground in front of you and is sitting there on the ground in front of you. And we will roll initiative.
It also says I cannot be blind, deaf, or incapacitated. I don't know what that means.
I'm going to clear the turn order real quick. You can't be blind, deaf, or incapacitated. Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm just reading.
Are you good on the turn order?
Yeah, I cleared it so everybody can roll into the deal now.
I have advantage on this, so.
Did I lose one of my dudes? I did. Crap.
Let me get my guy in here.
Wait. Yeah.
All right, before this, I'm going to run. You're back.
All right. Everybody in there?
Looks like it.
All right. Hey, just to clarify, this green slime, is it a cube or is it just laying on the ground?
It's like a little square, 5-foot square in front of you.
Okay.
The clay pot burst open, and a little green slime came out and kind of covered a little square in front of you.
Okay.
And with that, it is your turn.
The guy in the upper right threw it at me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going towards him.
I would also say you get a general sense that they are nervous. Almost, not necessarily scared, but they're clearly a little frightened to see y'all and a little shaky.
Yeah. Well, he threw a pot at me.
Yep.
So
sure did.
I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
From here.
Okay.
I'm not going to be raging yet. $18 to hit?
18 will hit.
So it's a 5 slashing, 1 psychic. And he has to make a charisma saving throw.
14.
Very good. That's a match. So he saves.
All right. But you do catch him kind of, he's up above you and far away. So you do catch him across the chest, but and kind of make a good gash on him, but he's still standing.
We're going to hit him again. 25 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
So 10 total.
And with that second slash, you kind of reverse direction and come back, cross slashing the other way, and just catch him solid right on the neck and cleave through, and he falls dead.
I guess I will save my offhanded attack, which is a bonus action, I believe.
Okay.
Just in case I need to rage or something. So that's all. Well, I have movement, right?
Yep.
So I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's my movement speed?
Okay.
No, I got 40, so I'm going to go here. I want to cut them off in case they try to move. All right, that's it.
Hey, do you have a bright circle and then a dim circle further out?
I do.
Okay.
In dim light, I may see somebody in the distance.
Yeah, that's what I would say. You would see maybe some shadowy, something shadow in the distance there.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, the kobold who you just ran behind, it's his turn. And he's gonna turn around. And again, like I said, they're a little bit frightened, and he sort of starts shouting again in a language you don't understand. And he's gonna take that little knife and just kind of swing at you. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
You're almost caught off guard by how untrained it is. So you almost don't know how to respond to somebody who's just that bad at swinging a knife. And he manages to kind of just jab you real quick, a real quick slight jab with the knife.
Okay.
And then he's going to turn and try to attempt to run over here to his buddy. So I would say you do get an opportunity attack.
Oh, I'll take it. 18.
That'll hit.
So 7 points of damage.
And as he begins to run away, you sort of just real quick slash in the back, and he drops dead. And with that, it's Ted's turn.
Oh, me.
He hit you? All right. Well, Ted hopped off of Cab, and he's gonna roll over since he has no. He's gonna roll over behind Monty and hold his action for Let's see. Magic missile. If this guy doesn't die before his next turn.
All right, so you're holding a magic missile
Yeah.
for if he doesn't die before his next turn.
My next turn.
Before your next turn. Okay.
Yep.
Any other movement or anything?
Nope.
All right, Dieter, your turn.
Guess my echo will slide down next to this cube here and take a swing or two at this guy.
All right.
Oh gosh, a 9 to hit.
You got it.
Nope.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 13 points of damage.
And with that, he will die. As the echo comes towards him, he almost like hops down and like covers his head in like fear. As you swing right above him, you miss, and you realize he's kind of curled up down, and you just kind of reverse direction. He's not even looking, and you just come down with all your force on him and drop him dead. But a screech does let out as he's slain there. And any other thing you want to do?
Yeah, for my movement, I will come up next to Yustava, skirting around that cube. 25, 30. And I'll hold there.
If I have an opportunity to say something, I'll tell him that I see somebody around that corner. Just be careful or quiet or both.
All right, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
We're still initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
That was just a ding dong on the front door, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sample the goo.
Oh, dadgummit. I hate it when I accidentally X out of a sheet.
Yeah.
What?
You gotta minimize them up top, right?
Yeah, I have them minimized, but sometimes I open them up, and then instead of minimizing, I accidentally X out, and I don't realize it.
All right. I guess I'm gonna hang tight where I'm at and hold my action in the event anything comes into view.
Okay. Gotcha. And with that,
I need to look this.
I don't like
very, very quickly out of kind of the shadow on the edge of your vision, that shadow that you saw, Gustava, a creature comes just rushing towards you.
I get my bonus action since I didn't use it.
Okay.
And it gets someone 15 feet of me, I get a opportunity attack.
Okay. This is the creature you see running at you.
Not a fan.
With a
Like
trident in hand.
A dung beetle with a trident.
Awesome.
So you said you get an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
All right.
15.
15 will miss. You managed to make contact, but he kind of came at you in such a quick pace. You didn't have your full force behind it. And when your blade kind of hits that shoulder there, you realize it's a lot thicker of an armor than maybe you anticipated, and it sort of kind of glances off.
Okay.
The sort of natural armor and hardness of that shell that's on it. And it takes two quick, with both hands and holding that trident, it takes two quick jabs at you.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right.
That is 20 points of damage. That's cool.
And then, Dieter, as you see this again, it kind of rushed at Yastava really quickly.
Here it is.
In reaction, you see another one come rushing towards you. It gets just about 10 feet away, and he takes that trident that's in his hand and just throws it at you.
24 hits.
For 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it will be Monty's turn.
Monty will run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Unclear how many attacks he gets, but let's see.
Hey, real quick before you attack, roll a charisma saving throw for me.
Okay. For
Monty.
12.
You said 12?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I got so many tabs open. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
All right, so he gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Go quarterstaff for 9. Probably not.
So he's using the staff of Calling of the Dead.
Oh, okay. Never mind. This one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it has like some necrotic damage in it.
It has some bonuses on it for sure. But
yeah.
The other one was a minus. Yeah. So it's a 24 to hit with the bonus.
And that'll hit.
So it's 6 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of necrotic. And I guess if he's still up, I will swing again.
Yep.
For a crit.
A crit. Nice. Jeez.
So 16 plus 4, so 20. Oh, 15 plus 4, so 19.
Nice. He is still up. Clearly, as Monty hits him with that staff, as it hits, you almost see the necrotic energy kind of flush through their armor, kind of almost piercing through that chitin sort of natural armor that it has on it, affecting it. But he still looks strong, still standing in front of you, ready to go.
That's the end of Monty's. Well, hold on. 5, 10. How much movement does he have? He's got a ton of movement, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has so much movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. We're going to keep him right there for now.
Okay.
And then it's my turn.
Yep, Gustavo's turn.
Go ahead and rage.
All right.
Bonus action. And then I will hit this guy in front of me. With 12. Well, I have advantage. It doesn't matter. So it miss.
Yeah.
Again, 15.
And that'll miss too.
Miss. I'll go ahead and try my offhanded attack just for giggles since I'm raging.
Yep. That'll hit.
So 14 points of damage, and he's under the ancestral protectors now, so anybody but me is at disadvantage.
As you begin to just sort of just fury and anger kind of overtakes you there, at him coming and hitting you, and you just lash out. You're almost surprised by how nimble and quick it is, as it quickly definitely dodges the first 2 hits, and then you manage to kind of come back on that offhand and catch him on the third one. hitting pretty solid, and you almost see a flash of almost like shock and terror in its eyes as you land that third blow. And with that, it will be Ted's turn.
I want to use my movement real quick.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I got to get out of here for a minute.
Okay.
And he gets opportunity attack if he wants it, I guess.
No, he's kind of a little caught off guard here.
All right.
And with that, it's Ted's turn.
Okay. Ted will. He's gonna magic missile. The guy that one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, roll it up.
Yeah. Working on it. Not sure what that means.
That was just one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get.
Was it level 1? You get at least 3.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have at least 3 every shot.
Is that macro right?
I don't think.
Or did you just roll 3 ones in a row?
I think I just rolled 3 ones in a row. Let me roll one more just to see.
Yeah, do it.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you just rolled 3 ones in a row.
Correct.
Okay. So you quickly fire off a couple magic missiles that you see. They do connect with him. Again, that sort of natural armor that it's got on its body is a little bit thicker than y'all anticipate. And you can tell that it sort of provided some protection there. And I go, while you did land some hits on him, you could tell it didn't necessarily do the damage you were hoping it would do.
Really? I'll move up. I still have movement. I want to move up.
Yeah.
Right here. Or somewhere near Cal.
Is that where you want to move?
Yeah, somewhere near Cal.
All right. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
We back at it? All right. The Echo will charge forward to here, hopefully in flanking with Monty, and start swinging.
All right.
16 to hit.
That'll miss.
And 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
11 plus 4, 15 points of damage.
Y'all can see this one's been hit quite a few times now, and you can begin to see the cracks in the natural armor there that's forming. You can see the blood sort of pulling out. So it's looking ragged.
I'll go ahead and unleash Incarnation since I have advantage here and take one more swing for a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 9 plus 4, 13 more points of damage.
How much?
13 more.
And with that, the one in front of you will fall dead.
And then I will kind of just, as we're continuing to rotate and leapfrog forward, I will step forward here kind of between Monty and Gustava.
All right.
There you go.
And that's it for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, with that, it will be Cal's turn.
All right, they're both kind of in front because I couldn't hear anything. Which was the dead one?
The dead one's disappeared. I deleted him.
Oh, okay.
So the only one you see should be the only one remaining.
The one next to Montenegro.
Yeah.
No, I see 2 of them.
You see 2 of the enemy?
Mm-hmm.
You got one here.
There should only be one to the left of Monty.
Yeah, I see this one. Well, I can't. It's
You
not.
see that one right there?
It's not letting me do anything. I don't know if it's crapping out, but I can't. Okay. I can't select anything.
You can't select anything?
I can't select my token or anything.
Where would you like to move to?
I can't even select. I can't even pinpoint. It's not doing anything. Let me save this one.
Oh, it moves.
I think Jared's moving. I know. I think J-Mic's moving it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me. I was just saying he could tell me where, and I'd move it.
Oh, there's his feet.
Oh, we got feet pics.
Yeah, baby.
All right, there we go.
That's his other website.
That's how I make my money.
He's live streaming. He's live streaming his feet as he plays.
Onlyfeet.com.
That's the problem. Dual bandwidth.
Can you still not move anything?
No, I can't do anything. It's not.
Where would you like to be? Do you want to go up there next to Monty?
No, I'm just. I guess 5 feet, 10 feet up to the left.
He's about to throw a javelin, probably.
Yeah, I'm just trying to throw. I'm just trying to get where I can see if there's anything else. Apparently my thing doesn't like this map. I'm just gonna throw. Take 2 attacks. Let's see, 9 plus 8 is 17. 6 plus 8 is 14. So a 14 and a 17.
As you throw your spear there at it, it does connect. But again, you'll find that natural armor is a little bit harder than y'all are anticipating, and it doesn't seem to necessarily grab or do damage as you recall it back to your hand and throw a second time. And this time it sees it coming and sort of quickly, definitely dodges the second one there.
Okay.
So neither of those connect for damage.
Interesting.
And anything else there?
No, then I would send my creature to go attack.
I didn't pull the Steel Defender out. Let me grab it. It's the Defender, right? Not the Servant?
Yeah, it's the Defender. And then,
Yeah.
Let me see, 12 plus. Where's his? 12 plus 8. No, where's it at? Yeah, 12 plus 8 spell. Well, where's my spell attack modifier? It's been a while since I've used it. 7. 12, so 19. But I don't know if that he tries to.
You said 19?
Yeah.
19 will hit.
Okay. And damage is D8 plus proficiency bonus. Is 3. 7 plus 3, 10 points of piercing.
The Steel Defender runs up, sort of kind of bites right at its calf, and those steel teeth manage to just pierce through the armor as it latches on and sort of bites down on its leg. And anything else?
Is it?
All right, with that, it'll be its turn, in which kind of just in a natural reaction to being bit on the leg, it sort of turns around and takes a real quick slash with its claws at the Steel Defender for a 12 to hit.
It misses.
That'll miss. And then with its other hand still holding to the trident, it's going to turn its attention to Monty and lash out real quick with the trident in a one-handed stab for a 20 to hit.
No, that'll miss. That'll miss. I impose disadvantage.
It's disadvantage?
Yeah, I cause it to I can impose disadvantage on it.
Oh, nice. What feature is that?
That would be my Steel Defender. It
Oh, the
deflects
Steel
the
Defender?
attack.
Okay, so being distracted and sort of caught off guard as it goes to lash out at Monty, the steel defender kind of pulls on it and it throws it off balance. And Monty definitely kind of sidesteps as the trident goes wide and it misses. And with that, it will be Monty's turn.
Very nice.
Yes, Monty appreciates the shit out of that. He's going to step around him and start to attack with his staff of calling. 13. I don't know if we get advantage with the steel defender.
Yep, you will. You'll get advantage, but 15 will still miss.
Okay. 23.
23 will hit.
Okay. So 12. What is that? Yeah.
Yep, 12.
I feel like he has more, but I don't know what it is.
Well, he can spend key points for.
I don't want to burn key points just yet.
Yeah.
Because he's already.
I mean, for normal attacks, that's the normal attacks. It's just he can burn key points for extra attacks.
So it's a multi-attack with that golem stuff. Yeah. Okay.
So again, as it comes and swings down, this beast does manage to throw an arm up and sort of stop the first blow, and then as Monty kind of just almost too quick for it to react, kind of retracts and hits again and lands that second blow there. Anything else?
Is that what you said was advantage there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Anything else Monty want to do?
Nah, he's good.
All right, then with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
Step up here. I'm going to go ahead and try to take some shots at him.
Yep, and you'll have advantage.
I'm raging.
As it's surrounded.
Doesn't matter. I'll
I will say, dude, you've had some of the worst rolls with raging attacks that I've seen.
Yes, and offhanded attack is only 10 feet, so I'm going to step up there.
Okay.
And thank God.
Yep.
So 9, charisma saving throw, and ancestral protectors. So if he tries anybody but me, disadvantage. I'm going to back up here.
It will make its charisma saving throw real quick. 19.
Mm-hmm.
It'll save there.
For sure.
And with that, it will be Ted's turn.
Okay.
I will say it's been remarkable how many times your normal attack has missed and then the offhand hits.
Not every time.
It's literally almost every time.
I even went back and checked the code on it, so I wasn't messing that up.
Yeah. But it does seem to happen quite often.
We don't have to keep talking about it.
Let me make sure I can get that far.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to hit him. With what's my Scimitar.
Okay.
It's a 1d6. If 14 hits,
No, it will not.
well then I'm done.
Okay. You pull out the blade. You pull out your blade, a rare sight for Ted to do, and you go and kind of slash at its leg, and you do connect with it. But again, that sort of natural armor it has is just a little stronger than you're anticipating. You don't seem to really crack through that natural armor. And with that, it will be Dieter's turn.
Tell me again, J-Make, what these things were called.
You've never seen these before. None of y'all have ever seen these before.
Is it a mezzalinoth?
It's called a mezzoloth. Mezzoloth.
Mizlaw, yeah.
But that's what it looks like.
Okay. It looks like it's like not from this plane, this world. Would Dieter figure that out?
Yeah, you would assume it looks like some sort of abomination from the pit of Avernus or some sort of the realm of the Nine Hills.
Then you'll see Dieter himself sheath his greatsword and pull out his mace of disruption.
All right.
And then the echo will charge forward and swing away. Would you say that I'm at advantage since he's surrounded, or no?
Yeah, oh yeah, y'all are, anybody hitting this sucker at this point is at advantage.
All right, so that's a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
And 11, 13, 17 points of damage. To 9 of it is radiant, if that matters.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So because it is considered a fiend. So how much damage was it? Sorry.
It was 6 regular and 9 radiant.
Okay. As you come down on him with the mace, I mean that as you hit, that sort of radiant energy does blast against that shell, and almost, I mean, you can see it really. That radiant energy, really magic energy, really blows through the shell almost. As it kind of hurts it, and you connect solidly on him, doing some damage.
Second swing.
All right.
Not as good. 16 to hit.
16 will miss. After feeling the blow of that first one, its attention sort of snaps to you as it sees the second one coming and sort of very quickly just kind of sidesteps as you swing just a little bit short of it.
That's my turn.
All right. And with that, it will be Cal's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to just throw my spear.
So you step
All right.
Step over me.
Oh, I can.
He can see clearly over you and the Steel Defender.
19 plus 8, 27, and 18 plus 8, 26.
That'll hit. Or both of them, I guess.
Okay. That's going to be a d6 plus 5 for each. Let's see. 4, 5, 6 plus 10. So 14 points.
Is that 14 points?
Yeah, 14 points of piercing. And then I would have my creature attack, my defender, and that's probably going to miss, though. 8 plus 7 is 15.
God bless you. 15 will miss, but as you rear back, after getting hit from the mace, you throw your spear at him, and catch him solidly. His attention's on the mace as he sidesteps it and it falls short, and your spear just catches him right in the side. As he turns, and you kind of magically pull it back and throw it again before he can even really react, and you catch him twice in the side, solid, breaking through the shell, and you can see the blood begin to pour out from its side as it looks weak at this point. The Steel Defender does snap at him, but as his attention was on you, he sees it coming and sort of moves that leg and avoids that. And with that, it'll be his turn. And just real quickly, almost sporadically, just frantically being surrounded by enemies, just begins to kind of lash out. Those claws, real quick, are going to slash out at the Echo that struck him for an 18 to hit.
Yeah, the Echo disappears.
And then he'll sort of redirect as his left hand kind of slashes at the Echo, hits, and it begins to fade. It takes that trident and uses it, using his momentum, turns and lashes out with one hand at Monty for a crit.
It's a 23 because it's a disadvantage because of.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay, yep. So it'll be 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
As he does manage to land a blow on Monty there. And then suddenly, hold on. After he lands that blow on Monty, whoops. He almost just real quick. I'm talking about as fast as you blink your eyes, he just disappears and reappears over here.
Over here.
And with that, it will be Monty's turn.
Well,
As fast as we blink our eyes, Monty's over there.
That's true.
he's running from like a monk that can run at one.
And the monk who can move as quick as a blink of an eye. Sees
He's going to go here, and Monty is a little fed up with this. Yeah, and he is going to take his first attack for 14.
14 will miss.
Fucking hit him.
And second attack.
Jesus Christ.
10 will miss as well.
Key points.
Well, he can't. He's got a hit to make to take.
Yeah.
And I believe to do flurry of blows, you have to hit.
I mean, you can burn the key point for flurry of blows. You don't have to hit for that. That's just its own attack rolls. But that's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Oh, fuck yeah. We want to do it.
All right.
We're going to burn a key point.
Okay.
We have 5 of them. Flurry of blows. So let me read it real quick.
So I do believe it's not with the Staff of Calling, though. It's going to be your normal.
You take an attack action on your turn. You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes. All right. Unarmed strike, number 1.
9 will miss, and 20 will hit.
All right. 20. 5 points of bludgeoning.
The first one, again, as it quickly teleported over, it's more on guard, ready for Monty, although Monty gets on him quicker than he expected. He does manage to kind of shield block the first 2 with the staff, and then those fists come in, and he catches the first one. The second one comes in faster than he's expecting, lands right in the face, kind of bloodies his nose and knocks him back and kind of disorients him just a little bit as the second one landed.
All right. I'm not going to burn any more key points on this.
And with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
I regret moving back this far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right, I'm within 15 feet of him.
Okay.
And I'm raging. So
yep.
Let's go ahead and do this. Nope.
21 will hit.
I don't have advantage on it.
Yeah, Monty's there in front of him.
No, that's not advantage.
Has to be.
So I'll just say the way I'm treating advantage is if somebody's close to like where you don't necessarily have to be opposite of him. It's if he's distracted by a ally who's taking up his attention. You know what I'm saying? So that he wouldn't be focused on the attack coming.
I gotcha.
That'll give you advantage.
I gotcha.
All right, so what is that? 13.
And
19?
with that, he will get slain.
Oh, nice.
So you see what I'm saying? The way I'm treating advantage is if somebody is taking up its attention, so it's not focused on the attack coming from the other party.
Yeah.
That's what's going to give an advantage. So there might be times where, again, like let's say a steel defender does bite somebody, but it's not necessarily taking up its attention and it's small. It's kind of he's viewing it as a smaller threat and it's not focused on that. You might not gain advantage of it.
Yeah, but
if it's not focused there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the monk was definitely taking.
Yes, I'm saying the monk running up on him in an instant and throwing four blows at him. His attention's on the monk, so he's not focused on the.
But add say that name, Mizloth.
If I know Mezoloth.
Mezloth. Add that to my repertoire.
I don't know if you can transform into one of those.
I don't think you can do you can't do a fiend. You can only do beasts.
Depends on
and the challenge rating, I believe, is a little too.
It depends on their CR rating. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so I think the CR rating might be a little high for you.
It also depends on the creature type. You can
Well-
only do beasts.
Yeah, you cannot do
You can't do fiends.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
CR rating's high for you.
Okay.
Because what's your max CR rating?
That's like 1 right now.
Yeah, so it was like a
42.
CR 5.
Yeah. Or 2. 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either way, it was going to be a too high CR for you
Yeah.
because it was a CR 5.
Yeah. No. Can I do that?
Y'all are out of combat at the moment.
But I'm gonna still recognize that as a potential.
Echo comes back out.
Okay.
And I start walking around.
Okay.
Look over here.
You come to it's just like a little alcove. It almost looks like it's been mined before. You know what I'm saying? You almost see like an old rotten pickaxe on the ground. You can tell where there's been digging, but there almost looks to be almost like a little carving in the walls as well of some depictions of a head that does appear sinister. It's not a friendly looking depiction carved into the walls.
I want to look over here for something to eat. I don't feel so good.
Again, good
You don't notice anything to eat. You do see another kind of wooden platform that goes up as if, like a lookout would stand on or something. Nobody's there, or not that you see, but I go, not any food. Again, just looks like old, worn out, rock's been dug in, but there does appear to again be some depictions of almost like a face that looks sinister.
Okay.
Well, I have 2 health potions. I'm going to take one right now.
Okay.
I've got health, good berries.
Okay.
1d4 plus 4, so 8.
Good berries are 10.
Is that right? It's a 1d4 plus 4? Or 1d4 plus 1?
I think it's plus 1.
Okay, so 5.
It's plus the number of dice that you roll.
Right. Yes, that's right. It's plus the number of dice.
That's right. It sounded too high.
All right. I guess Dieter will go check this corner up here.
Yep. I'm going to bring Monty back to the group since he's a little bit. I'll follow Dieter up here with Monty.
All right.
As we push forward. Did you give me good berries or no?
Yes.
How many did you give him?
All of them?
Because you only have a certain amount, right?
Yeah, 10.
How many do you make?
I make 20 per day, or 10 per day, but 24 hours. So
Yeah, but that gives it. They only heal 1 HP. Is that correct?
1 HP, yeah.
So that's another 10 HP if you gave them all of them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like a handful of pills. I'll eat them.
Okay.
You make sure.
I mean, as y'all walk through, y'all see. I mean, clearly, it almost appears to be like it's been. People have been working in this area, like they were making it something. They were digging it out, carving it, but it appears abandoned almost. Midway through. So y'all see the rough signs of working on the natural stone, but unfinished as y'all kind of walk through. But nothing of note that y'all see at this point. I will say, as you'll get to there, again, you see the kind of drop off of that cliff with the lava flowing through and the light, natural light of the glow of the lava coming up. You feel the heat there on the corner as it sort of hits y'all. It's uncomfortable. Nothing at this point that hurts or does any damage or anything like that, but just you feel the uncomfortable heat in the area. You see that, Brendan?
I was going to ask. I don't get a chance to respond.
Yeah, you can.
I'll just ask him where he's at. Yeah, Dieter's going to just say, guys, it's this way, and start walking a little faster.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Oh, shit.
You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Dieter does not.
Hey, technically, if I'm holding my mace, I'm emitting bright light for 40 feet.
I was going to say, is that react to fiends?
No, it's just when I hold it.
Oh, just when you hold it? I thought it was in the presence.
We kind of homebrewed. It was kind of like the dwarvish,
okay, gotcha.
The elvish blade in the Hobbits. But
okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think the actual item just says that if I pick it up, it emits light.
Okay, gotcha. I probably need to. So I need to adjust your visibility.
Yeah, it just says while you hold this weapon, 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
Yeah.
So
while
40 feet while I'm holding it.
Did that change for you?
Yeah, I was starting to see a little something.
No, that didn't change enough. Hold on.
Yeah. Change enough.
Because it would be, I got to change the dim light as well. So the bright light is 20 feet.
Yeah. And then the dim light's another 20. It's out to 40 feet.
Yeah. That's what it was. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell the group there's two more.
Yeah, as you approach,
I guess everybody can see it because I'm lighting it up.
Yeah, I mean, so true. I got the bright light is emitting, so I go. Everybody should be able. If you can't, sorry, but I got. There's two more in front of you. The creatures you just faced, but you notice as the cave comes to this point where these two stand there, it's almost like a wooden wall has been constructed here. With a wooden door, and it's almost like they're standing outside the wooden door, almost like guards, so to speak. And as they see y'all approach, hold on.
I've never seen anything like this.
I mean, it's like a makeshift wooden wall. I mean, it's not like a well-crafted wooden wall. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just started nailing boards together. Constructing a weird wooden wall here that's not well put together. It's just clearly it's a just roughly put together. All of you at the same time do hear almost like a weird voice in your head that says, "Why do you approach these caverns?"
We see Gustavo whispering to himself in the corner.
And again, you hear the voice in your head say, "Turn back now. This is not a place for you to trespass."
The echo just doesn't stop moving, just walking forward.
Okay. They don't seem to respond at this point. They're almost like standing still as they're just staring. And it says, again, all of you hear it in your head at the same time, kind of in unison. "Why do you seek passage through these doors?"
I just start swinging.
We can't.
You swing?
Yep.
All right, take the swing. Roll the attack.
Okay.
The door is locked.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
That's 10 bludgeoning and 9 radiant damage.
Did some damage there.
Yep.
As your echo just unloaded on him. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, I technically get another attack, right?
Okay, yeah, all right, roll the other one.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
That one's terrible. So 5 bludgeoning and 6 radiant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll tell you, not a bad way to start the combat there. You did some damage on him.
Someone ripped a hole in the eternal.
I rolled like shit.
Not as bad as I did. For me and Monty. Are you shitting yourself, or is that the chair?
I don't know what it is. It's not me.
Is everybody in there? Looks like everybody's in there.
I think so, yeah. As far as I can tell.
So the one that the echo just hit, it'll be his turn. And real quick, after he just gets smoked twice by that mace. All of a sudden, all of you, again in unison, kind of in your heads, will hear, "Fools, you will perish in these catacombs." As it suddenly lashes out with its claws at the echo. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's gone.
And then suddenly, oh, son of a gun, hold on. Where is it? So the echo disappears. And then all of a sudden, let me get it.
Oh, wait, did Cal get a 20 initiative?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Then he should go first. I thought I just did it. All right. So Cal should go first. Did Dieter roll a 16?
Yeah.
What's your dexterity score?
The score is 16.
All right, so you'll actually go before him. Bring your echo back out. He wouldn't have attacked yet.
Good, because he's going to destroy that bitch.
So Cal goes first.
Rewind.
And let's see. All right, so it's whatever Cal wants to do here.
Oh, okay. 5.
Yeah, I'm going to move your defender up there with you. Sorry, I left him back there.
3. And then I would throw my spear.
Which one? Top or bottom? Bottom.
Neither of those are going to hit. That's a 10 and a 12.
Okay. Real quick, it sort of sees him coming and just kind of quickly head dodges as your spear flies past its head. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm telling my defender to come to me and hold
All
it.
right.
10, 15, 20. Go right. There. Oh, there. And hold his action if anything approaches.
Okay. And with that, it'll be Dieter's turn.
Yeah, the echo swings. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Damn.
10 bludgeoning and 7 radiant.
All right. I'm doing some damage on it, connecting with each of those blows, and you can just see the effects that it's having on it as it's beginning to crack that armor.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh man, 10 bludgeoning and 3 radiant.
Nice.
You can see the effects. It is just very quickly. You have bashed on this thing and kind of broken its that chitin armor that it sort of has naturally in its skin as it begins to crack and break under the blows, as that radiant magic energy just sort of blasts into it, exploding out, really doing some damage on it. It's bloody, looking a little ragged here.
And for my movement, or for his movement, the Echo will just step in between these two.
All right. With that, now it'll be its turn. And again, kind of reactively, it's going to take a swipe of the claws at the Echo. 16 to hit.
Misses.
Nice.
All right. It begins to utter some words in a language y'all don't understand. And I'm going to need somebody to call high or low.
Hi.
All right. And nothing happens. Be glad you called high, because if it were low, that would have happened. And with that, it'll be Estava's turn.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I can hit both of them from here. I'm not raging. All right, one to the north, the top one.
That'll hit.
7 points, 7 points total with the charisma save.
Oh, a 1.
Failed, so he's frightened for one turn.
You solidly connect with it, and you can see the kind of fear in its eyes as it, very quickly, it was speaking to you telepathically, and then in the matter of seconds just got obliterated by blows.
He'll be under ancestral protection as well.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and my second attack will be on the one to the south.
Okay.
17 to hit.
It will miss. Again, you sort of connect with it, but it managed to just kind of move enough that the blade grazes that armor, but doesn't really dig in for any damage.
All right. Well, I'm within 10 feet of him, so I'm going to go to the opposite hand.
Okay.
Let's see. I haven't. Still misses.
And again, it's sort of ready for the second offhand as it sidesteps and it swings a little bit short.
All right. I have 10 feet of movement. I'm going to go back to here. I don't need to be there.
I can't. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there he is.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, it just jumped out right at the wrong time. So can I see this guy?
You should be able to see both of them.
Okay. I want to
technically Dieter's mace is glowing, so you should be able to see both of them.
Yeah, I want to telepathically tell this guy. In his head.
Yep.
Boss says, go back to the house, leave these guys alone. We'll take care of them later.
Wait, who said that?
Boss.
Okay.
That's gonna make it. Let's make it.
I'll take persuasion or intimidation, whichever one you want.
Yeah, let's see. It doesn't matter.
Whichever one you choose.
Yeah.
He hears the voice in his head.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't seem necessarily fazed by that. You don't see a reaction from him. You don't visibly see a reaction.
Yeah, I had to try it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. That was my action.
I'll give that as a free action for telepathic.
Okay.
The talking.
Okay. Well, if not, I'm gonna throw something at him. Let's. Somebody got a hot mic.
You gonna fire magic missiles at him?
Yeah.
The bottom one?
Well, it broke out on me, so.
Wait, what?
You can't see his chat anymore.
Yeah, I can't see it anymore. So.
Oh, really? All right. So you rolled one magic missile attack.
It did 2 damage again, I think.
I did 3, I think.
Did it?
Great.
Yeah. So I need you to roll 2 more.
2 more magic missiles?
Yeah. So you threw the description in there twice, but not the roll for damage.
Roll it. I can roll it for you, I think.
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, I can do that.
So the first one hit for 3 damage.
Okay.
And then another 7 points of damage.
All right.
You actually rolled
So those magic missiles, Ted fires off some magic missiles. First one kind of hits, he throws his arm up. The second one, the first one kind of solidly hits. He throws his arm up to take the second one, but the third one slides by his arm and kind of catches him in the face for a little bit more of an impact.
Okay.
And anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good.
And with that, it'll be Monty's turn.
Monty's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40. He wants to hit this guy. His face with his staff of calling. Please, thank you.
Yep, that'll hit.
11 points of damage.
Yep.
He's going to do it again. 16 doesn't hit.
16 does not hit.
He's just going to use the rest of his movement to get right here.
Okay.
That's all he can do.
All right. And with that, it'll be that bottom one's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And again, after taking the first hit, again, it kind of throws up his arm and kind of deflects the second attack. And it's just reactively going to slash out at Monty with its claws. 22 to hit.
Yep.
So again, a little surprised by how fast it just him across the chest there for a little bit of damage.
If I did a patient defense, that wouldn't have helped at all. All right.
Yeah, it was 22 either way. And then it begins to sort of utter some words. And then, let me grab this here. Oh, boy. It's always fun when you have a lot of tabs open. Suddenly, this whole area begins to fill with a sort of gas as he casts Cloud Kill.
Well, that's fun.
Did that show up or not?
I did.
Oh, it didn't show the description that did it.
I'm
No.
I'm missing Brandon and Jared at this point.
They're fine.
Okay.
Hold on. There's the description. Everybody doesn't know Cloud Kill.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Con saving throw.
Ooh, I have an advantage.
Oh, you don't have to make it right now. It's when you start your turn.
Oh, okay.
So it will be Cal's turn. Cal, are you immune to any kind of poison damage or something like that? Or anything like that? You need to breathe?
Hey,
I don't know if
Aston,
Forge needs to breathe.
Aston to reconnect. I can't see him.
All right, if you don't breathe, you're not affected by it.
Can you, Jared and Brandon, Brock can't see either one of you. He asked if you could refresh.
Yep. Gotcha.
Thank you.
I will say the fog is thick enough that it is considered like heavily obscured. So your vision is obscured while in this cloud.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm in a heavy mist, but
Yeah.
you're saying that this poison is inhalation version?
Yeah. So you're not affected by the poison because you don't require breathing. You know what I'm saying? So you're not breathing in the poison, but your vision is obscured by the thickness of it.
Okay. Then what my guy would do is I would at least I'm trying to select my character, but it's selecting that big.
Oh, here, let me move it to the back. There you go. Now, can you select him?
Yes. All right.
All right, cool.
The last thing I would have seen, I guess, would be who I threw my spears at. So my guy would walk, hoping he's going to come out of this thing.
Yep, fair enough.
And
yeah, and I would say you kind of clear that fog there where you can see.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would just continue walking until I was able to kind of get my bearings. And so if that's where you say I can see, then
yeah, you can see there.
Okay. I didn't know since I'm still kind of in it. Then
I would say, thinking of you as a centaur type creature, I would say your front half is out.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Those characters here. What?
7, I think. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, my spells.
How much?
10 plus that 17.
17. The firebolt hits it, but again, you sort of see it hit on the exterior and explode on the outside, and you get the sense that it didn't really necessarily do any solid damage on it.
Like any damage or solid damage?
Not really any damage.
Okay, gotcha. And then I would call my beast to me and I moved the whole thing. There we go.
Is it still grabbing the token or the deal?
And sometimes I've been able to select, and then sometimes it comes and goes. But there you go. I would just send him to once he pulls out of the fog, I'd send him to right. Okay,
cool.
I don't know if that moved the whole thing or not, but anyway.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, and then he would just do his normal bite, see if he can hit. Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. 7 plus 7, 14. I don't think that hits.
Correct. He kind of goes to chomp down, but again, that armor is just a little bit thicker and doesn't necessarily break through to do any damage.
Then that's it.
All right, and with that, it'll be Dieter's turn, and I guess I'll need you to make a con save.
13.
So you'll make the save.
Half damage.
Yeah, so it's 5d8.
Well, it's 26 you rolled when you cast it.
That was just I'm sorry, I was putting okay, yeah, we'll do that half damage. 26.
So half of
13.
Yep. All right. And bonus action, trade places with my Echo.
Yep.
And I will, now being in full corporeal form, take yet another swing at the guy that I've been hammering on.
Yep.
For 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
8 bludgeoning and 9 radiant.
And he will fall dead at your feet.
And then I will turn and take my second swing at advantage for a natural 20.
What? Nice.
Oh,
All right. So that'll be, I need 6 dice.
roll it, baby.
Oh, all right. Only 8 regular. And then 14 radiant.
Ooh. 23.
8 regular, 14 radiant. Well, the 14's doubled, I think. So that's
Oh, that's right.
28. 28 plus 8 is 36.
36. Yeah.
He is still standing. Whoops. Oh, crap. I did that wrong. He is still standing. He is clearly, he is very much staggered by the blows that he just took. The mist will disappear as well. The fog disappears.
Right.
And he is dazed, confused, and just something about when you connected on that blow, you really caught him off guard. It was like a counter punch, in boxing. You just really caught him solid, and he's looking ragged.
Dieter will smile and turn his head and draw his attention to the Echo, who charges all the way around and behind him and gets right here and unleash Incarnation one more swing.
All right, okay.
For a 19.
That'll hit.
For a 26 to hit, yeah.
And as the Echo charges past him and swings down on him, right as it goes to connect, he hits. Again, all of you, and you kind of in unison in your minds, you hear, "You fools, do not destroy us. Yet you will be the ones destroyed in this place," as it crumbles to the ground and just sort of, in a quick flash, just kind of dissipates.
Are we killing the guards? I think we're killing the guards.
100% we're killing the guards.
Yeah, they weren't actually even going to attack you, but y'all started that way. But you were out of combat at this point.
Dieter doesn't know that.
I know. That's fair. Well, in fairness, the first two you saw, fought with the kobolds, so
yeah,
you would have thought they were antagonistic.
We would have, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair. You are out of combat though at this point.
Shit, let's go forward a little bit. I will.
Let's see, what level is everybody?
7.
6, 5.
7.
No, we're not 7.
7.
I wish.
Level 5 right now.
5.
I said 7.
Or level 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, my character sheet says 5. So now we're 7. Cool.
Y'all are very close. That's why I was doing the math to see. I was like, are y'all there yet? Because I was like, but y'all are just shy.
Should have killed
those guys. Those 4 guys y'all just killed actually were worth some XP there.
Probably level 6 was worth the XP, I think. Just doing the.
I need 7.
All right. Okay. Sorry. I was just checking because I was like, I actually thought that might have pushed y'all over the edge, but.
To 6.
Brock, did you give me Aura Vitality, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
In my stone?
Oh, in your stone. Okay. Y'all are out of combat, so y'all just slayed those two beasts there, and again, y'all have kind of a makeshift thrown together wooden wall in front of you, with what appears to be like a makeshift wooden door as well.
And you can use that stone, but I didn't take it this time.
Oh, I know. It's just for like emergencies.
Yeah. I mean,
I was just trying to figure out who
right.
really hurt.
I'll know when you use it, so I can take it again. And
yeah. No, it'll just take planning. Yeah. But in the middle of a dungeon, if we need hit points.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So what y'all doing at this point?
I probably need to
look
go
at this
to bed.
wall.
It's after midnight, but y'all can.
Yeah, that's fair. It is midnight.
Probably need to.
I'll say it is midnight. So I go if we want to hit pause here.
This is probably a good place to do it before you break in this ramshackle.
Before y'all go through the door.
Yeah.
Is anybody hurt other than Gustavo and I?
Monty's got a little bit of damage.
I'm good.
Can we just appreciate the fact that Dieter agreed to kill someone for this contract?
That or he's
within a year's time.
That or he's willing to lose his soul. He doesn't care.
One or the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll help him with that. That's fine.
I mean, I did look on my character sheet before I agreed, and I put my alignment as lawful neutral. So, I mean, killing one person.
Well, and that's what I said. I've actually kind of been looking for it. Hasn't necessarily, there were some things I still wasn't sure about in preparation before this, but I was actually looking forward to this for the moral dilemma of Dieter, of knowing the backstory, the history, and going, what's Dieter going to do here?
Hey, I honestly deleted a lot of that shit. Like just exit off. Like we would be in, all of us would be in. Shit, I have to look it up, but a lot of it was deleted as far as what we would have to do for that guy.
It's fine. I got time to play pretend lawyer on that thing for a little while. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Surely, genuinely, I go. It's again. I go. Kind of what I brought back to point. I go, there were a lot of points in the contract that genuinely are of what happens if this person fails to do it. What happens if y'all fail to do it? You know what I'm saying? I go, it's not necessarily like a trick or a trap to get you. It really is just outlining the specifics of the deal. I would say these quote unquote gens love to be technical about the details.
Yeah. Well,
but it's not necessarily a get you. It's not necessarily a get you.
It would have been helpful to ask who the responsible court was, but we didn't ask that question.
I think it was listed at the bottom.
Well, Section 9 was terrible. It got deleted.
Section 9, yeah.
Except
that was the section. I'm pretty sure Section 9 does say who the court is.
Yeah,
I think it did. Yeah, it said who he made the oath to or something.
Yeah, adventurers jointly and separately waive all rights to trials and proceedings.
It's fine.
It's fine. Any and all jurisdictions of the material plane, Feywild, Shadowfell, and all other planes besides the Hells. Mechanus and Mount Celestia. Meaning, if you're going to take it to court, it's going to be held in a higher beings court.
Just going to say, Dieter's not from this plane.
See y'all later.
So,
who cares?
So, in fairness, I go, all that was saying is you're not going to be tried by a court on the material plane. It's either going to be the Celestial Court, the Hell's Court, or the Mechanus Court, one or the other. So you still do have a fair shot of a court. It's just which one of those three.
We're not going to get to court. Don't worry.
We're gonna kill that little girl. Okay.
But I go, that's why I was so looking forward to this. If I was going, I genuinely didn't know how you were gonna play it. I was very much wanting to entice you. You know what I'm saying, with certain promises. But I was wondering. I don't know how Dieter's gonna play it.
I'm curious to see how the optional extension will go, because let's be honest, I'm kind of playing that way right now.
Yep. I was curious too. That's why I said honestly, this one was exciting for me, because I don't know which direction you're going to go with things.
Yeah. Well,
So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Dieter is willing to sacrifice himself to succeed at his task.
Because in fact, when I first started planning this, it wasn't all out like this contract is originally. It was just I moved too slow through the jungle, which I was like, I got to pick up the pace because I'm moving too slow through all the little stops in the jungle. Because originally it was going to be a very small favor for the first level, and I was going to work you up to it type thing. But I was like, I've just taken too long to get here. We're just going to lay it all out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But originally it was going to be like one small thing that was like, oh, that doesn't seem bad. That kind of led to another that was a little bit worse, which led to another which was a little bit worse. But it was like, we've taken too long to get here.
Yes. I was unable to read the contract, and when you explained it to me, I did not understand it.
It's all right. Gustavo didn't actually sign it, correct?
All the party needs to know is that if Dieter dies, take my body back to this guy.
Fair enough. Oh, don't worry. You don't have to take his body back. He'll appear. Or an associate will appear.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. I actually have like a contingency of death for almost each of you.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? Like if each of you dies, each of you has a unique encounter that will happen that will trigger upon somebody's death.
Well, Dieter just signed his in blood.
Yep.
I was like, well, I think we all agreed not to sign that, and then you did. So
yeah, well,
Well, he said the right words, though. He said the right words.
He convinced me.
yeah.
Dieter cares more about succeeding in his task than his own life.
That's what I'm saying. He the guy. Technically, what happened was he read your thoughts. That's why I was reading the description real quick of like detect thoughts. He read your thoughts or your memories.
Yeah.
Before he spoke.
Now, technically, he should have, other than to read surface thoughts, he would have had to push against a wisdom save.
Is that what it was? Maybe I misread it then, because that's what I was trying to think. I was trying to read to see if there was a save.
You get surface thoughts for free, but if you want to push deeper, it's a wisdom save.
I might have misread it then.
No, that's fine.
Because that's actually why I said, hold on a second. I was trying to read real quick to refresh to see if there was a save or not.
Yeah.
No, he was gonna do it anyway.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this technically what the entity truly is. I don't know if he has to make a save.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I go, while a quote unquote spell might require it, I don't know if this creature actually has to make a save.
No, Dieter would have to make the save against the force.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, I think he might actually have the ability to do it though.
Oh, I got you. Like just force his hand.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think in this case he had a save if I was reading correctly.
That's all right. Brandon has already figured out a way out of the contract, so it's okay. We'll see if Dieter can work his way.
I would love to hear how that plays out.
When we get to the end of the contract, I'll let you know.
All right. Because I go, there might be 2 or 3 surprises I have as well.
Mm-hmm. We'll break this wall down next game.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I will say, I'm not even joking when I say this map right here that y'all are currently on, I had to throw together last minute because I go, when I logged on, the map I had just disappeared. And when I Googled it again, like, hold on, I remember what I Googled. Like, Googled again, could not find the map on Google.
It worked out good. But
I was like, it's as if because it was like a Patreon map deal, somebody who like makes maps. And I was like, it's almost as if they just like erased it.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I had to kind of quickly throw this one together, this map together, because this was not the original map.
I mean,
it worked out just fine.
Jimmy, when we started, we were on Xbox with the map on a piece of paper.
Dry erase board.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So don't beat yourself up.
Yeah. No, that was one of those moments like your stomach kind of turns. You're like, oh dear God. Like I had it all laid out like 2 weeks ago. And then like I logged on tonight and was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've been there. That's fine.
Because I go, sometimes I'll pull not all images I find or like maps I find you can save as a JPEG. You know what I'm saying? Upload, like some of them you have to save as like an HTML or like a
TIFF.
It's like another file, like a WebG file or something like that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a weird format. You know what I'm saying? But it still works. But apparently that one deleted or something. I don't know what happened to it. But I couldn't even find it Googling. I was looking for like 40 minutes and couldn't find it.
Yeah, no, it's not. It worked out great.
I will say y'all are like 120 XP short of next level. So
Can I hit Dieter?
A few times.
If you want to kill him.
No, I don't want to kill him.
Yeah,
Hey,
for
Dieter might
it should
be
good.
mildly suicidal.
I'm about to say I could throw out a few creatures out there that you could kill.
All right. I'm going to bed, guys. I'll see
right.
you later on.
Yeah.
Same
Later.
here.
All right.
Well, hey, we got this whole map loaded up, so next time y'all are ready, this is already ready to go. Whenever
good.
we're all good again.
Yep. Sounds
Hopefully
good.
we can play next week.
I think
All right,
so.
I'm down whenever.
Yep.
All right, later.
All right, guys.